Nice cast. Bring him on. Right up. A passion of mine is creek fishing for smallmouth. Holy cow. For the most part, I use artificial baits and I wade streams or I kayak streams and I cast and retrieve. Turn his head, turn his head. Don't let him get in that, don't let him get in there. This year, I decided I'd try to see what all that live bait talk is about. I've been told that if you want to catch bigger fish, you have to use live bait. And that got me to thinking, are there bigger fish in here? But what's the best live bait for smallmouth? It's right here in the stream where the smallmouth live. It's called a stone roller. And all you gotta have is a cast net and a little bit of practice. I bought this cast net a couple years back thinking I might try this and I never did. But this year I decided to try it. Important note, everything I know about throwing a cast net, I learned on YouTube. Basically, you tie this rope to your wrist. It's got a loop on it. And then you gather it up till you get to the net. So you want to do it the same way every time. And then once you get up to the end of your rope, you want to take the net and you want to pull it up. And you want to grab about a third of that net. About a third, and then lay that over. You want to pick up a corner of the net, make sure it's all loose. Put that over your finger, and then take about that much of the net in your other hand. You're going to throw with this hand, and you're just going to let it pull it out of your hand as you throw. So basically it's something like this. And you know, there's no fish in that net right there, but you don't really throw it until you see the bait. Stone rollers are a minnow that you'll see oftentimes above a riffle or on a shallow flat. They'll be schooling, but you can throw a cast net and catch free bait. You don't have to be good at throwing a cast net, but the better you get, the less times you have to throw it. Not a bad toss. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. We're ready to go fishing. Look at that. Woo. You don't necessarily need a bunch of tackle for this. What I've got is a little light spinning rod combo. Probably cost me 30 bucks. I've got 6-pound test on there, and I've got one split shot that I put up about 8 to 12 inches above the circle hook that I'm using. And circle hook is important just because when you're using live bait, they are going to eat. You use a circle hook because all you got to do is start reeling. Once they take it, you just start reeling and it'll come out and it'll set the hook right in the corner of their mouth automatically. If you're using any other type of hook, you run the risk of the fish swallowing the hook, and you either got to cut it off or you hurt the fish. A circle hook is very good for live bait.
Oh my goodness. Oh, dang it! Are you kidding me?
You still got him?
Yeah, he's on there.
Ain't bad. Nice. Smallmouth on live bait. You don't necessarily have to cast this bait as hard as you can, throw it as far as you can. It's best to just kind of loft it and let the weight of the bait take your line rather than trying to cast real hard, because you're going to throw him off the hook, or you know, you may kill the bait. So just kind of loft him in the direction you want it to go, and once he gets there, he'll start swimming around. Like right now, he swam under something. He's got me hung. There we go. We're off.
Oh.
Keep your rod up. Keep your rod up. You don't want to get it straight. Look at you.
That was fun.
You gonna do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Usually if a smallmouth takes it, they take it and run. If you start getting little pecks and everything, you might want to reel in real slow so you don't stress your bait too bad, and then check it and cast it back out if he's still alive. Typically, a live minnow does better than one that's not lively. So I try to refrain from casting too much, but then again, you don't want to just let your bait sit out there and not check it from time to time. Reel.
Where do I go with it?
No, don't get too short. Raise your rod up. Keep your hand on the reel. Ready? Raise it up.
Okay, you're doing good.
Look at that. On a big old stone roller. Is that your first smallmouth?
Uh-huh.
There we go. Unbelievable. Look at that dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah. This is what smallmouth fishing is with live bait. Please don't break. Please don't break. Oh, look at you. You see that circle hook? He ate that bait, but that circle hook is lodged right inside his mouth there. So he didn't swallow it. That's the whole key to the circle hook. So my takeaway for live bait for smallmouth is if you're a cast and retrieve guy, this might be a little too slow for you. You might catch fewer fish doing this. However, it's been my experience that I'm catching better fish doing this. The other thing I can tell you is you don't have to be an expert to throw a cast net, but the better you get, the fewer times you'll have to throw it. And you know, always check your line. Make sure you don't have any frayed spots on your line, because if you do hook into a better fish,
Reel.
those little frayed spots will cause that line to break, and you don't want that to happen to you.
Oh.
That was a good fish.
Oh.
That's live bait for smallmouth. Try it out. Nice little smallmouth. There you go.